Hi guys, Harry here, and happy Valentine's Day. Well, happy belated Valentine's Day. I said that on my Doctor Who video that came out yesterday at the time that this video is coming out, which it was uploaded on Valentine's Day, hopefully, which I said happy Valentine's Day to you all. But for those who didn't watch my Doctor Who video, don't like Doctor Who, or if you just didn't watch it, then happy Valentine's to you all, and I hope your Valentine's Day went great. But let's get into this video of the top 5 most Valentine's looking, the top 5 most Valentine's centric Pokemon. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, leave a like and comment down below. And let's get into the video. Okay, at number 5, we have every cute charm Pokemon in the whole, of all Pokemon, in the whole Pokedex. Cute Charm is an ability which has a 30% chance to infatuate the target, obviously of the opposite gender, if the target makes contact with that Pokemon. It also has then a 50% chance of the target Pokemon being immobilized by love. And of course, this is very Valentine-centric because a lot of people, after just one day or even just after a conversation with that person, knows they're the one and they go on multiple dates. Again, Cute Charm has an ability outside of battle in which they have a 2 out of 3 chance of encountering a Pokemon of the opposite sex. Of course, there's a lot of stuff like this now, like dating apps, like Tinder and all that. Also, I think they have it in Facebook. I think they have Facebook dating. But there's all other types of dating apps around out there, which makes it very much like Cute Charm. It's like getting out there, and then obviously a large majority of the population is still straight, but it doesn't matter whether it's whether you're bi or gay or lesbian or pan. It doesn't matter, but it's just you're just out there, a bit like the Cute Charm ability. And just to name, I think I got some of them here: Cleffa, the Cleffa line, the Igglybuff line, the Skitty line, the Minccino line, Sylveon, Milotic, Stuffle, and Lopunny are just some of the Pokemon that have the Cute Charm ability. If you just wonder why I look over there, I have a list of the Pokemon written down over there because I couldn't remember all the Pokemon that just had Cute Charm. But all of those Pokemon are on this list because, the Cute Charm ability is very much the way that, especially the way dating has gone, is very much like that. At number 4, we have the Pokemon Smoochum. Smoochum is a small little Ice-type Pokemon, the baby evolution of Jinx. Obviously, a lot of the way it goes, dating could lead to children. And of course, babies are obviously you start off as a baby, then a child, then going into, obviously, adulthood. But obviously, Smoochum isn't just here because it's a baby Pokemon. If you don't know from the name, Smoochum is an amalgamation of 2 words, being smooch to kiss and smooch to kiss them. And so obviously a lot of ones do that. Maybe it takes a couple of dates, but obviously in this world it is very much likely that is the first thing they do, even if it's not on the lips. It's just a way to greet them. It is also known as the Kiss Pokemon because obviously its name is a big part of that. And if you see Smoochum, like its lips are probably the main point of it. Obviously, it's quite small and cute and pink. Another Valentine's kind of centric thing. It also has abilities which are quite Valentine's related, including Forewarn, which determines what move a foe has. So a lot of people now, when they go on dates, kind of like suss out, obviously, what this person is like. So if they want to see them again. So Forewarn is kind of like that. Oblivious, which means it is immune to gender-based moves. So, like the ability I mentioned before, Cute Charm, but it's also not just that, it's other like abilities that cause something like infatuation. It also has an ability, Hydration, which can cure status conditions at the end of each turn if it's raining, including self-inflicted moves. So, obviously, you choose to go on a date with someone, doesn't turn out how you want, you go on to the next person. It's kind of like Smoochum does. It might use rest, it rests itself, but then it cures itself with hydration, which is a lot how, obviously, you're not going to meet the first person, like the first date you go on, you're probably not going to meet the first person, but you might. And it's great, it's just a part of the dating experience. But next we move on to number 3, which is Igglybuff, another baby Pokemon, the baby form of Wigglytuff. And Igglybuff is, again, pink and obviously quite cute and circular. And in its circular design, it's also known as the balloon Pokemon. Igglybuff, with its balloon Pokemon Dex entry, obviously balloons are a thing that people buy on Valentine's Day for their loved ones. So that is another reason why Igglybuff is obviously pretty cute and Valentine-centric. But it also has abilities with it, known as Cute Charm. As I just mentioned, the first ability I mentioned, Cute Charm, so obviously very Valentine-centric. It also has Friend Guard, which is a hidden ability and reduces damages to allies. Reduces damages to allies. Again, it's just there, obviously, because I can't remember all the abilities. But it reduces damages to allies. And obviously, in a relationship, you work together. You work with you work with each other. So obviously, you wouldn't want your loved ones being hurt or being put in a tough position. So you work together and you help each other out in a relationship. It also has Competitive, which raises the special attack by 2 stages when hit by a stat lowering move. Of course, if you're on a date or anything like that, and someone makes a rude comment to you on a date, or someone says, "Oh, I thought you would have been prettier or cuter or handsome, or more handsome," or anything like that, obviously you're going to be shocked and taken aback and not want to see them again. And that's kind of a bit like Competitive. Obviously, you want to be with the one that you think is the one. And obviously, of course, if you're being treated like something that in Pokemon is like a stat lowering move, you're going to maybe up your dating scene, like Igglybuff is up in its special attack, which is why Igglybuff, I think, earns its spot at number 3 on this list. At number 2, we have Alola Mola, which is obviously, just by looking at it, is a very Valentine-centric Pokemon. It is pink and it is sort of heart-shaped looking, and it is known in its Pokedex as the caring Pokemon. It was obviously introduced in Gen 5. It was very clearly look like a heart. Well, mostly look like a heart. Obviously, it's got fins because it's a water-type Pokemon. And there was a rumor sort of back in the day when it was introduced, and again, when Alola, the region, came out. Of course, Alola, that it could be released in either Gen 5 when Alola was introduced, or Gen 7, that it was actually a evolution of what is number 1 at this list. So I don't want to mention it just yet, but it was thought of as it could be an evolution. Of course, this was not what happened. It hasn't gone any further than just fan expectation in those 2 generations of what they thought it was going to happen, especially when Black 2 White 2 introduced older generation Pokemon. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. So number 1 on this list, and what people thought Alola was the evolution of, is number 1, Luvdisc. Luvdisc is, well, just look at the name. Look at the name and look at the Pokemon. It is love, heart, everything that is Valentine's Day centric about it. It is a very Valentine's and love centric Pokemon. It is literally, its name is Love and Disc. Love. I mean, that is what Valentine's Day is really in the end. Celebrating love, even not just in a relationship, but just love for your friends and family. Of course, it's more about relationships, but it's not just that. It's also heart shaped, like obviously love heart, a love heart, and it is pink all over. And of course, as I said, they thought that back in the day, they thought that Luvdisc would be the pre-evolution of Alola, linking 2 loving Pokemon together in an evolution. But Luvdisc is definitely a lot more Valentine's centric than a lot of these Pokemon. It is literally love in its name, it is heart shaped, and it is pink. And it's just in multiple events, especially in Pokemon Go, which obviously it does new events every year. Luvdisc is a big thing. It was at least last year, when they released, I think, the shiny form of Luvdisc, and of course is very usable in the Love Cup, or at least other Pokemon like Alola definitely are. But that is my list for the top 5 Valentine-centric Pokemon. If you like this video, don't forget to also subscribe, and comment down below on if I missed off a Valentine-centric Pokemon you think should have been on this list, or if you think it was in the wrong order, the list. But thanks for watching, and I will... Oh, one thing I almost forgot, I also did a Doctor Who video that will come out yesterday on the day this is coming out. I think I mentioned it at the start of the video, but I will leave a link to that video in the description. So go check it out, and I will see you in the next one.